Are you tired of Beyonce?
Am I what?
Tired of Beyonce?
What?
No. Why would I be tired of Beyonce? She's the queen. She's the queen bee, Trey. Why would I be tired of Beyonce?
Okay, so this is my thing because I know people are going to instantly be like, "Well, you're hating, blah blah blah."
What?
Some artists work certain ways because they need the money, right? We know that's not the case with her. Of course, she just finished the whole Renaissance, leg, Act One. But then now we got to Act Two. But then we also have these perfumes, this hair product, it's just like such a plethora of things. And
What the hell are you talking about?
I love it because I love to see the greatness of the Black woman being so great. But I'm just like, in some way, are you not tired?
You need to leave.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AlexisMaurice, and
Trei Hollywood.
tonight, and Trey has some stuff that he needs to get off his chest about Beyonce, okay? Why did she, decide to release not only new music, but a new genre of music? Did Beyonce do too much? It's like, was it really necessary? Was it selfish of her? Does she have to have everything at all times? We're gonna get into it. So pour yourself a glass of wine, put up a chair, and get ready for a new episode of The Wine Up. Please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you share it on all of your social media platforms. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you can receive alerts when new videos are uploaded. And comment below throughout the video and let us know what you're thinking. What's on your mind, if you agree, if you disagree, or if you have a difference of opinion.
And most of y'all always do.
Especially when it comes to you.
And I don't even necessarily know if I'm saying it correctly because I'm not necessarily sure that I'm tired of Beyonce. But I think what it is that, like, girl, you're not tired?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Beyonce is an alien from outer space. She is not from the same place that we are from, Trey. She is
Like,
cut
you don't
from a
just-
different cloth, okay?
Like-
So, no, she's not tired.
So people are probably going to instantly be automatically like, oh, you're a hater, blah, 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 because, she's more relevant than possibly my favorite people that I
Yeah, she's
but
more
it's
relevant than Brandy.
Well, Brandy's not my only favorite artist. And
Tony
that's my
Braxton.
thing. And Tony Braxton also is not my other favorite artist.
Who else?
But obviously, you don't know me if you don't know who my favorite artists are.
Tony Braxton, Brandy. Who else?
Fantasia.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Fantasia. I didn't know you really liked Fantasia like that.
Are you crazy?
Okay, Fantasia. Who else?
Jasmine and JoJo.
Okay, now yeah, I did know JoJo. Jasmine and Fantasia, I didn't know you was crazy about them like that.
Yes, I am very
But
crazy
anyway,
about
go
that.
ahead, carry on. So the question is, Beyonce, are you tired? Or Maurice, are you tired of Beyonce? Which question is it? Because there's a difference.
Well, my question for Beyonce was addressed to Beyonce. My question for you is addressed to you. I was asking you, are you, because like even with the whole, Super Bowl performance by Usher, it was like, I felt like that moment for him was taken away. And not saying she did it purposely, but it just seemed like that moment for him was taken away by Beyonce's commercial.
So
and then when I listen to the country songs, I'm thinking to myself, she sounds great. The beat sounds good, but is it really country music? I love country music, right?
Mhm.
And so
Oh,
country
you
music
do? I
has
didn't know you like country music. So not only do
yes.
you like Brandy, not only do you like Tony Braxton, but you also like Fantasia, and you also like Jasmine Sullivan, and you also like JoJo. But now you a connoisseur of country music. I have known you for how many years now, and I have never ever heard you listen to a country song, bitch.
Oh well, I do listen to country music. My father always told me that country artists make the best love music. And when he told me that, I said, "Let me start listening to this country music because
Now
I'm
when
hopeless
the
romantic."
oh boy, please, when the hell you be listening to some country love music? As much as
I
you be in
honestly do.
love, Trey, I ain't never heard you listen to no damn
I
country
honestly do.
music.
Well, Maurice, we haven't sat around and just listening to music. If you ride in the car with me, you'll hear some country music.
Bitch, I
If
don't
you
roll in the car with you either. I ain't never hear you play no
Was it
goddamn
my
country
car?
music.
No, it was not my car that we rode in where I was taking control of the music. However, there are some people in my life who know that I love country music. Anywho, like I was saying, I was thinking about listening. I was listening to the songs and I was like, is this really country music? Now, 16 carriages, I can get, some country feel from
16
it.
carriages.
I can get it, but in a sense, it's also kind of like R&B. But it's just country because it has a country sound or beat to it or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just to backtrack just a little bit, bring some more context to this conversation.
Of
So
course.
Super Bowl 58 was between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San
San
Francisco
Francisco.
49ers. It was a groundbreaking game because one, it was the most watched Super Bowl ever. And then we had Usher, who performed during the halftime show.
I
So
was excited and happy to see Usher perform. I'm a huge Usher fan.
mhm.
I've loved Usher. I loved when Her came out. That was great. With Alicia Keys, that was a big hit of a song. But I felt like it was rushed. It seemed like it went by real quick, and I don't know if it was just me overexcited about it, or whatnot. But like when we watched Rihanna's halftime show and we watched Beyonce's halftime show, it felt longer. But his, it just seemed like it went by quick. I honestly, personally, didn't really care for the Alicia Keys performance, because she hasn't been Alicia Keys for me in quite some years. I feel like ever since she took that woman's man, her voice ain't been the same.
Well, clearly it wasn't because she cracked on that very first note, child.
Very
I was
first
like,
note.
ooh, what was that, girl?
But I love when Ludacris came out. I mean, his hair was crazy. I felt like I just wanted him to have more artistry. If he was gonna bring out people maybe that he worked with, or if it was longer, it seemed rushed to me.
The whole performance seemed rushed to you?
Yeah, it just seemed like the whole halftime went by quick.
I felt like his show was like a lot of high energy. From the time he stepped out and he was moving, the fact that he was dancing in the grass at the very, very beginning and not necessarily on the stage, I felt that was like dope. I love Her's part, the artistry of it, her coming out playing the guitar. The Alicia Keys thing, I was kind of like, oh, okay. But sometimes I struggle with why is she even still relevant sometimes? And not taking away from her and who she is and her artistry or whatever, but she kind of gives me sometimes Jennifer Hudson like she's overhyped in a lot of ways, in my personal opinion. She ain't really put out no hits in quite some time either. So I struggle with her relevance, but she was there. They had a moment. He didn't mess up that happy home. You're not supposed to leave your woman around, Usher. True player for real. That's
Or leave your man around. Or leave your man around Alicia Keys. Obviously.
Oh, shady.
Maybe people are still using her because maybe she's cheap to have. A lot of people thought that it was going to be Beyonce. She was there, but they thought that she was going to, and that would have been great, right? That would have been awesome. So Usher is now independent. He's an independent artist, right? So a lot of things are coming out of his pocket. So when it comes to saying, hey, let me see if Beyonce can come up and do this, Beyonce will be like, well, what you paying me, right?
Well, I don't think that's the case because the budget comes from the Super Bowl, from the NFL.
That's my point. And so if Usher requests a higher entertainer to perform with him, people might be like,
that's out his pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, the show was hype. Like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the music that he selected. Of course, there were other hits that he could have sung, but they only had 15 minutes or so. And not only his performance was the longest Super Bowl performance that we've had thus far as well, too, Trey. Name your top 5 Super Bowl performances. Ready, set, go.
5 would have to be Lady Gaga.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Number 4 would have to be Rihanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna start over. But 5 would have to be Prince. Number 4 would be Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 would be Usher.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 would be Beyonce. And number 1 would be Michael Jackson.
Okay, so Michael Jackson gets your number 1 of all time. Why?
Yeah. Michael's just his performance in the time and when he did it, it was just a different vibe. Like to me, a lot of things are now I feel like were political. I feel like when Michael performed, his was not political. It was all about the artistry. It's all about just Michael performing for the fans. It just felt like a whole Michael Jackson concert. Like you know how nowadays you're like, oh, we about to watch the Super Bowl, we watching Usher's concert or Beyonce's concert. When truly, honestly, when Michael performed, it really was a Michael Jackson concert. Have you ever watched it?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was in the cabins in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, when the Super Bowl when it happened. So we actually went back and watched some of the old halftime shows. We watched Prince's, we watched Michael Jackson's, we watched Beyonce's over. I think we ended up even watching Usher's over as well too. If I had to name my top Super Bowl performances, I think the Bruno Mars and Beyonce collaboration was probably my all-time favorite. The energy was crazy, the fact that Beyonce came out, but Bruno by himself, you know, his music, his artistry and stuff like that, I thought it was dope. That's when Coldplay was there too, right? I don't even remember them. I would say Usher is my number 2, or Beyonce is my number 3 in my lifetime, because that's what I remember. I think when Michael Jackson did his, I don't even remember what year that was. I felt like I wasn't even born yet. Or maybe I was born. I don't know.
You were, but you're not really into football like that. And so you're more so now in the most recent years getting into football.
Right.
And so you're basically able to see more of what the build up to from the beginning of the season up to the playoffs to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But back then, of course, if you was into the football, then you would have been able to see. Okay, all right, okay. I can't honestly believe that I left Bruno Mars out because Bruno Mars is literally.
Oh, he's another one of your favorite artists too that you forgot to mention.
No, he's honestly, you know how people say I have to go to a certain person's concert before I die? Like Bruno Mars is one of the people I want to see live in concert before I die.
Because I know it's a lot of high energy. But kind of going back to your original point. I will say this. Now I understand why the hell Verizon went up on my goddamn bill $5 every month going forward, because they
had to build up.
They had to pay for Beyonce shit. Now I'm kind of pissed off about that, Verizon. Verizon, can you hear me now, bitch?
Can you hear me now? Good.
I'm gonna need for y'all to go ahead and refund us our money. If y'all ain't had the coins to pay Beyonce, don't be pushing it off or offsetting it onto us and our bill every month. I was pissed off. You know, now mind you, because they sent us an email.
You've got mail.
Verizon sent us an email and told us, hey, FYI, niggas, we's going up on y'all bill effective this particular date. Now I saw the email. I was just kind of like, okay, child, here we go again, inflation. But baby, when I saw that Beyonce concert and she talking about trying to break the internet and crash all of our cell phones and all kinds of stuff like that, I said, now this motherfucker.
Wait a damn minute.
I cannot believe that y'all went up on our bill to pay for Beyonce. And I love Beyonce, but girl, I would need for her to give us our money back. I want my $5 back. And not only $5 for just that month, but $5 going forward. Everyone talking about they want to invest it back into the network and ensure that we have, you know, first class service. Nah, niggas, y'all need to pay for that Beyonce bill y'all
that ain't what it is.
Instead of pushing it on us.
Because that's actually what they did, though. That's what they did.
That's exactly what they did. I'm sorry, that was a little rant that I had to get off. Now, to see Beyonce, the Verizon commercial, 1. 2, the fact that she dropped 2 new songs immediately. Did it happen immediately after, or was it right before his performance?
The commercial was after his performance.
Right.
And when she said in the commercial, she was like, all right, they're ready. We drop the songs.
Okay, they ready. Drop the new music.
It took about 10 minutes, but then they were available. They went to, what's her thing? Tidal. And then like a little bit after that, it went to Apple Music.
I'm going to be honest with you. First reaction, I was kind of like, nah, she could have waited. Like she didn't have to drop, or, you know, the teaser and the music, all that stuff. He ain't even finished wiping the sweat off his body yet, and she done dropped these 2 new songs. She had to do that right after everybody was there to celebrate and watch Usher. But
and then he just dropped his album. He just dropped his album too.
But at the same time, what better time to drop it than when the whole world is watching?
It don't make no. From a
business perspective, Trey, it made
because
a lot of sense.
It wouldn't make any difference. It's Beyonce. If she would have dropped it 3 days later, it would have still got the same height. It would have.
But just think about the level of hypeness that it did have because of the fact that it dropped during the Super Bowl after she had a commercial, after Usher just performed. So it was like, well, ain't no need for everything just to fall flat. Why don't I just go ahead and drop some music and keep the party going, bitch? And that's what it was. Texas Hold'em, girl. This is Tex. Whatever the song is.
It's Texas.
But to answer your question, is it really country? Beyonce has such a soulful voice. I don't really care how much bangos or guitars or whatever you put behind her. Even though she's from Texas, you know, she has a loud, boisterous voice. It don't really sound like country to me. Maybe the country that we're used to hearing, you know, that kind of country. You got some country stations that refuse to play her music in the beginning. But Beyonce said, okay, y'all don't want to give me album of the year in my own category of R&B and pop. Let me just go ahead and tap dance my ass or hold down over.
She said, I'm gonna get me a CMT award.
Exactly. Because not only is Beyonce with Act 2, but you got Taylor Swift that's coming out with her album. And as of late, there's been a lot of...
K. Michelle got a country album coming out.
She does too, but she's not in this conversation. I think with, you know, Beyonce and Taylor Swift, there's been a lot of pinning the two of them against it. Are you frozen?
No, baby, I wasn't. I was me in shock.
The people was trying to, matter of fact, the people tweeted Michelle, like, just wanted to check on K. Michelle to make sure she was okay when it came to, you know, Beyonce's moving over to country music for a little bit.
But she cleared it. And Michelle cleared it, though, with her response. You got to get her. She ate that response up, baby.
Hold up. Matter of fact, let's read that.
She ate that response up. K. Michelle said, I am, baby, I ain't got no worries, but I do love Beyonce.
Somebody had tweeted and say, has anyone checked on K. Michelle? B will bring pressure to country music. So K. Michelle said, why would anyone need to check on me? I'm one of the greatest African-American country singers of all time with no album out. Y'all been mentioning me all night. I'm just happy to be spoke about in my genre. I love B and will be supporting her like I always do.
And then K. Michelle, in that note, your little adjustment like Phaedra Parks and say,
Now check that.
now check that, boo.
Oh, girl, please. K. Michelle's not even qualified to have this conversation right now.
That's okay, K. Even though you got me blocked on Twitter.
But what the hell you did to K. Michelle, Trey?
You remember that year when Destiny's Child performed at the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
K. Michelle was talking her little shit on Twitter, so I dragged her. I
kind of vaguely remember that.
Because that was the night when we first started filming that year, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because the Destiny's Child reunion, and we was at Chepstow. Yes, I remember that. Oh my God.
That was the first episode.
Ain't nobody give a damn about the Super Bowl.
Well, I did. We already
Girl,
discussed
stop.
that.
No.
Ain't
Nobody care about the Super Bowl. Only people we came here for was Beyonce, Knowles, Carter.
The first episode we was recorded that night, and I was dragging K. Because she was talking shit about Michelle, and I dragged her. And then Michelle blocked me too. I don't even know why Michelle blocked me. Michelle got me blocked too. I don't even know what's going on.
Girl, whatever. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this whole Beyonce and this country thing. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises in store for all of us.
Then I put Taylor Swift on there. That's all I know.
But no, bitch. Now, we talking about K. Michelle and how K. Michelle, oh, you shaking the damn table? I think Beyonce will shake the damn table if her and Taylor Swift come together on a song. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be insane. And I guarantee you that song will probably win Song of the Year at next year's Grammys. I guarantee you it will actually win. If you remember, a couple of years ago, she was a surprise artist. She performed with the Dixie Chicks at the CMAs, the Country Music Awards. She performed Daddy's Little Girl or Daddy's Girl, whatever her song is. And that performance was dope. It was hype. The music, the artistry of it, like the arrangement, everything was just dope. So if that's sort of kind of what's to come when it comes to Beyonce coming to this country music genre, it's going to be quite interesting, Trey. This bitch is about to shake the damn table.
Ooh, shaking the table. Ain't that K. Michelle? K. Michelle.
What do you think Act 3 is going to be?
Baby, listen, it better be a nap, okay? Act 3 better be a damn nap.
Do you think she's going gonna go on tour with this album?
You know what? She probably will, and the whole damn scene is gonna be country.
Of course, the whole scene is gonna be country, Trey. So just like she had all of us,
I just got stressed.
Just like she had all of us outside in aluminum foil or whatever this past summer, child. We gonna be wearing cowboy boots, flannel shirts, and
they was already doing
jeans, bitch. And I already got my cowboy boots ready. Okay, so
you got your hat.
It's definitely
you got your
gonna
hat.
be a time.
You got your cowboy hat.
You know what? I don't have a cowboy hat, but I bet you $1, bitch, I will have one.
Oh, yeah. You were ready for your country, ain't you? That's a shame.
But this is an example of how she influences culture. And you already see this on social media. People out here doing line dances. This is Jackson. This is
they are.
Yeah, they doing
them
everything.
girls.
So this is gonna be good. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. Again, please make sure that you like this video and share it on all of your social media platforms. We will see you guys next time. And remember to tell yourself, I am good enough.
Yeah.
Holla.